Hey guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate support. Guys, as parents, we all too often know that no matter how well you want to put your children in a position to succeed, sometimes they fall flat on their face and the embarrassment comes back to you, whether you want it to or not. Enter today's dummy of the day. Bam, there you go. Phoenix Eichner, age 20. Student at Florida State University. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the gunman who was arrested today after 6 people were hurt, I think shot, and 2 people died. May they rest in peace. Now they're saying that 2 people that were killed are not students. So I don't know who they were, and their identities have not been, put forward. Now, earlier today, people that were actually there, students that were there, sent me information, video, while the shooting was going on. And shout out to them. And the carnage was immense, man. You know what I'm saying? I seen the bodies and all that. We're not gonna put that on here, but it's just crazy how you in a position a lot of people wish they was in and can't be because of financial means, because colleges are expensive. And this is what you do. You ain't the one putting yourself through there. Your mother is. And speaking of his mother, pictured here, this woman is a Leon County Sheriff's deputy. Working her ass off to get your stupid ass in school. And this is what you do. Take a whole bunch of people, try to take a whole bunch of people out. And here's the kick. He used his mother's service weapon. And that in itself is another story. Take a look at what they got so far. May the victims that have fallen rest in peace. And we'll come back with commentary.
But we begin tonight with breaking news and another mass shooting in this country, this time at Florida State University in Tallahassee. 2 people are now dead. We know that they are not students. 6 others injured. Investigators have not revealed any other details about those victims.
More gun insanity in this country. Authorities say the shooter is in custody. 20-year-old Phoenix Eichner, a student at the university. He is also hospitalized. Police say he used a gun belonging to his mother, who is a sheriff's deputy. They say he had access to her weapons.
Investigators say he opened fire near the student union. When officers arrived, they immediately found the gunman. When he refused to comply, he was shot. Video from earlier today shows students in that all too familiar and tragic scene of being escorted to safety with their hands up. Terrifying moments for everyone on campus.
The shots rang out and we were like, is that construction going on or what was happening? And I remember looking outside and hearing 5 more shots go off.
I see these group of girls crying, really upset, walking back from the student union, told me they heard gunshots, and they just ran and came back to their apartment where I was walking to.
Accounts of so many young people, hard to hear for sure. Eyewitness News anchor Mike Marza here now with more. Mike?
Bill and Liz, imagine getting those alerts on your phone and being a parent half a country away. Calling the scene horrific. That's what cops are doing tonight. Investigators say, yes, the son of a sheriff's deputy started shooting at the student union just before noon. Police identifying the alleged shooter as, again, 20-year-old Phoenix Eichner, a current FSU student and the son of a current Leon County Sheriff's deputy. Police rushing to the scene. They say they confronted the shooter and shot him when they say that he refused their commands. You can sort of make out the bottom of his shoe or boot in the ambulance, and police putting him in shackles. We're told he suffered non-life-threatening injuries after being shot by police. But when cops got to campus, students, some of them started running out of the buildings. Some described a threat alarm going off. Some, of course, were crying, using backpacks as shields in school. The accused shooter, described as a long-standing member of the Leon County Sheriff's Office Youth Advisory Council and participated in training programs. Again, his mom, a sheriff's deputy, has been with the sheriff's office for 18 years. Investigators say her training weapon was found at the shooting scene.
Unfortunately, her son had access to one of her weapons, and that was one of the weapons that was found at the scene. The alleged shooter was also a long-standing member of the Leon County Sheriff's Office Citizen Advisory or Youth Advisory Council. So he has been steeped in the Leon County Sheriff's Office family, engaged in a number of training programs that we have.
So far in 2025, there have been 81 mass shootings as of April 17th, including this latest one in Florida. By the way, this is Florida's 6th mass shooting so far this year. The investigation continues, but we know classes and activities are canceled throughout the weekend.
Welcome to the News Hour. We begin tonight with another school shooting in America, this time on the campus of Florida State University in Tallahassee. Law enforcement officials confirmed 2 people have been killed with 6 more injured. According to officials, the suspect in custody is a 20-year-old student at the university and the son of a deputy sheriff. William Brangham has the latest.
This is obviously a heinous crime.
This afternoon, police said they're trying to piece together why and how the son of a sheriff deputy opened fire at Florida State University.
Unfortunately, her son had access to one of her weapons, and that was one of the weapons that was found at the scene. And we will continue that investigation into how that weapon was used.
Hours earlier, authorities rushing towards the scene. Students rushing away from the Student Union Center after reports of gunfire just before noon today.
Oh my gosh.
Just sitting down doing my work and the alarm goes off. And first you're thinking it's just a fire alarm. It sounds a little different though. And I'm just hearing active shooter. And you kind of just like panic a little bit in the moment. You're just like, damn, is that real? You look down at your phone, look at the news, and like start to process it. Like, damn, people just got shot a couple feet away from me.
Students on campus were told to shelter in place as law enforcement worked to contain the scene. Students described a sense of terror as the chaos unfolded.
I see these group of girls crying, really upset, walking back from the student union, told me they heard gunshots, and they just ran, scared for their lives, honestly. It's really scary.
In Washington this afternoon, President Trump told reporters that he'd been briefed on the situation.
It's an active shooter. Fully briefed as to where we are right now. It's a shame. It's a horrible thing. Horrible that things like this take place.
For the FSU community, today's shooting brought back awful memories. In 2014, 3 people were shot outside the school library. The university has canceled classes for its more than 40,000 students through the rest of the week and all athletic events through the weekend.
You have it, ladies and gentlemen. 81 mass shootings counting this one today. 81 mass shootings in the United States. They said 6 are in Florida. 6. You shot up a place of higher learning. What the fuck's wrong with you? And this is not the only shooting they had. They named another one another time. This one, Virginia Tech. I think they had one at University of Miami one time. But for some odd reason, man, things are what they are. Now I'm going to say something. I wonder if his mother is going to get in trouble because he had access to a service weapon. Because, you know, failure to secure a service weapon for a law enforcement officer and is used in a crime, especially something like this, a homicide, a lot of times that's a crime. You know, failure to, control your weapon or restrain your weapon or whatever. I forgot, secure your weapon. So I don't know if she falls under any type of scrutiny, being that he's 20 years old and did that. Now, I want to know what the motive is. Now, this guy, they didn't say he died. So evidently, you know what I'm saying, his plans was foiled. He wouldn't comply. Said he got 9 life-threatening injuries. We'll talk about that in a second, too. And I wonder if he has a manifesto. All these motherfuckers got a manifesto to why they go haywire in the head and they go out there and fuck other people up. Because they can't figure things out. Now, you seen Trump up there. I've been briefed on it, this and that, this and that. Ain't really had nothing to say. He just said he's been briefed as active shooter. He ain't say nothing because he probably just heard about it. You know what I'm saying? But it's a shame that this type of stuff has to happen in the country. That's the thing. It don't. It don't. And all it takes is the stroke of the pen to fucking start taking motherfuckers' heads out of here where motherfuckers think twice before picking up a gun and pointing at another human being. But that's neither here nor there. Let's get into this. You took your mother's gun and went and shot some people up. For fucking what? But I will tell you this. Congratulations, dumbass. You win the fucktard lottery. You put an irreversible shame on your family that will never be wiped away, and it'll go down in history while your stupid ass is alive. and got to pay for it. I'm more than sure whatever was going on in his head, it could have been rectified. If the shit is that bad, school is about to end, transfer to another school. I don't understand it, man. I'm dying to see what this one's going to be about. Oh, I want to start a race war, or I was going to fail out of school. The teacher didn't give me a good grade. It's like these motherfuckers are throwing tantrums and just exploding from the inside out. Everybody's getting hit with the fragments of the bullshit going on in somebody's mind. People are dead. And they said it's 80-something mass shootings. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be none. But nowadays, people have been unraveling for the longest time, and nobody seems to be doing anything about it. Now, you can't stop people from doing crazy shit. You can't. Stuff like this at random, you can't. But you can quell the resistance of people having no fear of the system that's supposed to be out here protecting people. All you gotta do is start signing executive orders, start cleaning America up from the inside out. This shit will stop. And when I say clean, I'm talking about every fucking thing. Anything that causes this type of stuff where people act erratically and not their normal selves on a social level of interaction between each other. This whole thing is stupid. You see the fear on them kids' face when they running, they scared. They canceled class all week. Classes these people paid for. Some of these people got tests and stuff that they got to study for and all this other, because school's about to come to an end. And this right here throws a monkey wrench in the plans. All because some motherfucker felt as though he wanted to do this and did it. In the videos I showed earlier, whatever gun he had, that shit sounded like it was like a 40 cal or something, a high caliber weapon, because them shots was ringing off deep. They was deep tone shots. It's just upsetting. Some people, I want you to think about this, some people got phone calls today after hearing about it and hoping it wasn't their family member, and it was. It was. Taken out of here by a 20-year-old kid and don't know shit about shit. Mother's embarrassed. I'm done with it. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. They said he only had life-threatening injuries. How the fuck did he only get life-threatening injuries when they identified him as the shooter? And I know they, more than sure, they emptied the clip. It wasn't like they fucking just shot one time. What he had on, body armor? Seriously, what did he have on? How you get non-life-threatening? What, did he hit him in the arm or the leg? Either way, man, it's always the fucking goofy-ass bastards that had him. Best luck. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.